Hello and welcome back to Minesweeper Plus. Last time we did episode 1, and now we're going to do episode 2. We're going to start. Now there are some things that are different with episode 2. Here we have 9 levels instead of 8 levels. And we have these little shield things. I'll explain what they are in a moment. Now we have the Shao End. Now the main difference that episode 2 has are the boards are uniquely shaped. Episode 1 just had square boards, but here we have more unique ones. It's also a little bit more difficult because there are more mines. Like for this one's a 1, 2, 2, 1. I don't remember. I think it's like this. Yeah. I remember that's how the pattern works for a 1, 2, 2, 1 pattern. Now we have fountain flows. Also, the music's just different. Also, it's snowing. That's a cool little snow effect. That is new. Yeah. Okay, so one of these is a mine, so this one isn't. Although it's not really useful, I'm gonna have to use the radar. The radar is cheaper because of how much more difficult episode 2 is. I'm just being cautious here. Alright, so the shield is basically an extra life. We got Silent Marsh. Oh, Pyramid. Also, we got new music. I forgot to mention that part. The music is different in this episode. I like some of the new music here that they introduce. Oh yeah, also you can see the shield here. It'll protect you from losing lives, but I still think that counts as a mistake if you if you use up a shield. Anyways, Murky Swamp is next. Remember how it works, guarantees a Okay. So, for this level, it's kinda hard to tell which ones are or are not mines. I thought it ended up getting fixed, but I guess... I don't know what happened. Also, last episode, I realized that the continue button was not in the... It was in the middle of the level select. And I didn't need a restart. My bad. Okay, yeah, this is... really hard to tell. That was a misclick. Well, I lost my shield. Also, multiple shields can stack. If you have multiple shields, you can get a total of 3. And all 3 shields can stack, so you can have a total of basically 6 HP. But apparently I'm just not that good to get 6 HP for that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need the shield more because... Oh, come on. Yeah, there's a lot more dead ends. Okay, there you go, that's perfect because it's... Yeah, I'll worry about this part later. I don't know, in one of the versions they made it easier to tell, but I guess that got removed somehow? I don't know why that ended up happening. Well, at least with this one I can just do that, because I know there's one mine left. Okay, I got my shield back. Crazy Cove, level 5. Ah yes, this area. Okay, one of these is a mine, so this one isn't, and then that's perfect. Okay, there are 2 mines here. 2 mines here. There's 4. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. One of these is a mine, so this is not mine. Unfortunately, that's as far as I can make it. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely spending a lot more coins on here. One of these is a mine, so this one isn't one. Okay, well, there's 5 more. I can randomly guess. Oh, that didn't help. Okay, well, there you go. That can help a lot better. I'm surprised I didn't manage to land a mine there. But yeah, that's terrible. On to level 6, Raging Rapids. Okay. At least the level design isn't as bad, it's just bigger. I mean, that's fine. That means I get to listen to the music longer. Okay, the 6 is probably somewhere here. Maybe. There's already a mine there. My bad. Well, that was a 5, not a 6. So I guess the 6 is here. Yeah, there's the 6. There we go. Yeah, these levels are definitely taking longer. Level 7, Gulf of Misery. Yeah, I'm definitely miserable. For every difficulty, it's a different shape, which is kind of cool. I mean, like, the shapes are unique. Like, it's a boat for this difficulty, but I think, like, one's the shape of a mine, one's, like, a shape of a flag, so on and so forth. Oh, this is gonna suck over here. Is this the 7? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so if you didn't know, there's a, every level guarantees a certain number, depending on what level it is. Level 7 guarantees a 7. Level 8 will guarantee an 8. And level 9 will guarantee a 9. One is a mine, this is not. Alright. It's probably the middle one, considering the fact that they're all ones. Alright, level 8. Black water. Oh no. Well, this is going to suck. Luckily, I haven't lost that many lives. I only lost the shielded ones. Which, for the boss fights, and if you didn't know, this game has boss fights. Lives in the radar are useless for them, so... I still haven't seen the 8. I'm a little nervous. Because that means the 8 is hiding somewhere. Although so far I've been pretty good at figuring out which one's the 8. Like, I think the 8's this one. Yep. Okay, I might need the radar, though. Yeah, that didn't help as much. But I realized, I did not need the radar after all. And I was thinking I needed a radar for this one. I do not. But man, that took a while. 2 minutes. Okay, it would have taken longer in harder difficulties. And on to level 9. The deep end. Yep, we're gonna be fighting the 9 again. If you don't know how it works, you have to get all the mines. You don't know how many mines there are. You're on a timer. The timer's much more generous, though. This 9 will move around. It's in a 3x3 square. It'll move around, switching mines around as well. Your sonar and your HP does not work. If you get a mine wrong, the timer will go down faster. Also, in the easiest difficulty, this boss fight's pretty much free because they made the 9 contained in the easiest difficulty, so you just have to worry about the timer and not the mine switching and all that other stuff. I want to use some mines, so this one's not. Okay, you know what, just figure somewhere else. The thing is, I want to open up these areas more, so I have more options. Shoot. Can this guy move? Dang it. Great. Okay, well. This is great, yeah. This guy's not moving. I need him out of the way. Okay, thank you. Is this it? No, not it. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. I was worried that I missed one. That can sometimes happen. Although I did take out the square. When the 9's moving around, it's hard to actually hit the right mine. Yes, there's actually another level after that. We have the Devil's Passage. And then thumbnail territory. Alright. Well, after 9 comes 10. This guy's not very happy about it. I forgot to mention that, like... He was definitely scared of 9. But he's just straight up pissed for 10. There's another boss battle in this game. As soon as the game starts, this boss will start counting down from 10. If it counts all the way down to 0, it's game over. Click on the boss to reset the countdown back to 10, but be careful. The boss will move faster and faster every time you click on it. Clicking on a mine will cause the boss to count down more quickly. To win, reveal the entire grid before the boss is able to finish its countdown. These instructions have been added to special rules in the How to Play guide accessible from the title screen. Don't show this warning again. So at least you get to know what it is, like how many mines there are. And there's no timer besides the actual boss itself. It won't move at first, but we need to move quickly or else the boss is going to activate. Now the boss has started moving, so... Yeah, I need to hurry. I probably could have waited a little longer for that one, though. It's gonna get faster real quickly. I also don't have to worry about the mine switching. People say the 9 boss is probably harder than this one, but I actually might say the other way around. I think this one's much harder than the 9 boss. Especially in the harder difficulties. It's probably easier in the easier ones, though. At least with the 9 boss, it switches the mines around so you don't have to deal with 50-50s as easily. Not for this boss. If there's a 50-50, you're kind of stuck with it. Anyways, that's the boss. Nice. Alright, and that's the end. Is what I would say. Actually, no, there's a second phase. You have to deal with the 9 and the 10 boss at the same time. Although, it's pretty easy. Actually, yeah, no, this is it. Hopefully. This is it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was kind of a little... That's a little mean right at the end. Because if you fail on this, you have to restart all over from the first phase. And, fun fact, beginner mode doesn't have the, second phase. Yeah, that was a little bit harder than the first episode. But I got a better rank. Somehow. Oh, by the way, for the ranking grades, A is not the highest. It does go to S, but there's actually a rank above that called M, Master rank. But you have to be really good to get M. But there you go. That is episode 2. And it plays the... the 10 challenge music, the 10 boss fight music. Also, you can change out the hats now. And change out some of these. Although there's a ton of things. Well, I mean, there's more stuff to play, especially Boss Pursuit. And, yeah, there's an episode 2, and it shows, you can play 10 now. I guess I can show that on, level 9. Yeah, it's separated. On the easy difficulty. Yeah, so it just doesn't move. And you just hit this when you're done. I guess I have to play through this because actually, I think you can lose. Let me just do that. Because I don't want to actually play through this. Although it takes a long time to actually lose. The timer doesn't even go down that fast. You'd have to be actually terrible to lose to this boss fight. On beginner. Although some of the harder difficulties... For the 10 boss fight on expert, it's just bigger, but for episode 1, there are different setups for each of the for the 9 boss fight in episode 2, there are different setups for the veteran and expert ones. But next time, we'll play through episode 3. I have not played episode 3 yet. I am excited to see what episode 3 has in store. But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.